vegetables, callaloo, ackee, sweet potato, yam, banana and tomato, cabbage, spinach, avocado, chow, butter bean and cocoa, courgette, millet, plantain, rice and peas and pumpkin, mango, dates and guava, chickpeas and cassava, Brussels sprouts and cauliflower, onion, fennel and cucumber, plum, pear and papaya, aubergine and saya, lime, lentils and quinoa, wholemeal bread and wholemeal flour, watercress and okra, tofu and sweet pepper, couscous and carrot, broccoli and coconut, peaches, apples, apricot, breadfruit, jackfruit, soursop, pistachios, cashews and almond, walnut, peanut, also pecan, sesame seeds, sunflower, lemon, orange, pineapple and melon, bogle, wheat and garlic, hijiki and rocket, popchow and pomegranate, kiwi, corn and turnip, berries, cherries and strawberries, beetroot, grape. See, there's a lot of foods you can eat, and all of them got different vitamins, different minerals, which are really good for your body, and if you eat a well-balanced vegan diet, you don't need anything more,
I wonder when me eat. When me tell them say me no eat no fish, no meat now. When me eat them, I wonder when me yam. When me tell them say that I'm a vegan man. When me eat them, I wonder when me eat. When me tell them say me no eat no fish, no meat now. When me eat them, I wonder when me yam. When me tell them say that I'm a vegan. When me no eat no meat, no fish, no cheese, no egg. Nothing with no foot, no eye, no wing, no head. Nothing with no lip, no ears, no tongue, no leg. Prefer fruit and vegetables instead.
Well, my career started like in the late 70s, like in the 80s, so I've been doing the music thing for a long time, And I stopped eating meat like when I was about 16, and because I'm of the Rastafari faith, a lot of Rastas are actually vegans, We talk about the Ital living a lot, which is natural. So one of my first lyrics was about food, but it wasn't really a vegan song, It's just about international menu, it was called, and this country ate like this country ate like that. So I kind of was realizing that food was kind of an important thing, because to me a healthy body leads to a healthy mind and those kind of things, It's kind of obvious that we're not supposed to eat meat, just checking our bodies, our teeth, and even the way that people are. I always say to people, if you ran over a chicken, all right, on the road, and you jumped out your car, what would your first reaction be? Would it be, oh, it's dinner? It wouldn't be. It'd be, oh my gosh, look at that poor chicken, that would come out, And any animal which eats another animal, when they see a dead animal, it's food. They don't think about compassion or nothing like that. So we think compassionate, so obviously, we're not supposed to be like that, It's kind of like people were kind of confused to what vegans were and what vegans could eat. So that's when I decided to do the song, What Me Eat. And in it, I just started to mention all the foods that vegans can eat, And when people heard it, they were kind of amazed, because there's this conception that vegans eat grass and there's nothing else, a few veg, but a lot of meat eaters, they will eat chicken every day, and their diet is like very limited, But the vegan diet is so widespread and there's so much different foods, with so much fruit, so much vegetables, and the song, it became a hit, especially in the vegan world, and even people who weren't vegan, when they heard how many foods and the way I said it, they were just amazed, and when I did it in the dances, even non-vegans were jumping up and going, "Whoa, go on, Macka B, it's great,
Yo, I eat callaloo, ackee, sweet potato, yam, banana and tomato, cabbage, spinach, avocado, chow, butter bean and cocoa, courgette, millet, plantain, rice and peas and pumpkin, mango, dates and guava.
I don't even kill flies if I can help it, If you have a fly catcher or whatever, just take them out, because they really want to go outside to where they come from, So we don't want to kill animals. There's so many fruits and vegetables here, There's no need, It's unnecessary, and even for the environmental reasons as well, with all the gases and all these kind of things, So there's too many reasons now, and I think a lot of people realizing that veganism is the way forward, and a lot of young people are taking onto it, and a lot of the myths have been dispelled, like where do you get your protein from and all these, or you're not getting no iron and you need milk for calcium and all these kind of things, People realize it's not like that anymore, and people are only doing those things for monetary gain. If you eat less meat, there's a lot of meat people, the meat industry is going to go down. If you eat less milk, if you drink less milk, a lot of farmers are going to be vexed, and it's a multi-billion-dollar industry you're talking about, But we're talking about health, We care for the people. To us, it's not about money, It's about people's health, And we see that there's a lot of diseases going around now which can be reversed just from the way you eat, you know, and exercise and those kind of things. So that's what we have to tell to the people, you know. And one thing I've noticed now is it's become cool, you know. It's become a cool thing. Maybe before it wasn't seen to be so cool, you know. There was like a certain stereotype of a vegan, you know. But there's no stereotype anymore, because I look like how I am, you look like how you are, the cameraman looks, and all of us look different, you know, and we're all vegans, you know, so there's no stereotypes no more, and there's a lot of vegan athletes as well, you know, so, you know, all these myths are gone out the window, you know. There's nothing holding it back at the moment, you know. I think it's going forward, you know. It's one of the fastest growing things on earth at the moment, you know. It's really going forward, and from the young people who got hold of it, you know, there's no stopping it, you know.
Cucumber, 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 cucumber. Vitamins, minerals, very high numbers. Silica, hair and nails get longer. Other vitamins make your bones them stronger. Anti-wrinkle make you look younger.
My favorite dish, I have to admit, is ackee. It's a fruit from Jamaica, but it's part of Jamaica's national dish. But the national dish is ackee and saltfish, but I don't eat the fish. So I have ackee with something else. It could be ackee and wakame, you know, which is not, you know, wakame? Yeah, ackee. Yeah. Ackee and wakame is nice, or we have ackee and chickpeas or whatever, you know. But ackee with wakame and quinoa, you know, we love that still, you know. Well, in the mornings, I always have a smoothie, you know. I love my smoothie. And my smoothie is kind of jam-packed, you know. It's a green smoothie, but it's got bananas, it's got hemp milk, it's got moringa, which is a tree in Africa and Asia. You know, a lot of vitamins and minerals in it. It's got baobab in it as well. It's got some dates in it. It's got flaxseed. It's got hemp seed. It's got black sesame seed oil. It's got pumpkin seeds. It's got, what else is in there? Blueberries. Sometimes it has some tart cherry in there, a little bit, you know. Because them things are good for arthritis and pains and all these kind of things, you know. It's have, what else in there? Oh yeah, me put nuts in there as well. It's got a little bit of coconut oil, because, you know, the fats, it helps the minerals to absorb a little bit better. So it's got coconut oil in there, you know, extra virgin coconut oil. It's got, what else in there? Yeah, sometimes we throw pecans in there. Sometimes we put some walnuts in there, good for the brain and all those kind of things, you know. So the smoothie is like, it's jam-packed with things, you know. And for lunch, you can have salads, you know, you can have with kales, you know, and those kind of things. And tomato, in Jamaica we call it tomatis, you know, and avocados and those kind of things. And for dinner it would be like the ackee, or sometimes we have like callaloo, which is like similar to spinach, but it's got more iron in it, and it's kind of native to Jamaica and those kind of places. Callaloo, we call it. And have it with quinoa, sometimes bulgur, sometimes. Like traditionally, Jamaicans have rice and peas, or beans, as you would say, you know, those kind of things, you know. So it's a wide variety of foods we have, you know, with different colors, you know, because, you know, the different colors represent different things, you know, antioxidants and anti-inflammatory and all these kind of things, you know. So, yeah, man, we eat a real wide variety of foods, you know.